powerful business coach, millionaire mentor, a multi-talented serial entrepreneur, Africa's most sought-after sales guru, the boss of sales superstars, internationally acclaimed best-selling author, a public speaker par excellence, life and finance strategist.
My name is Sam Harvard.
Amazing. I want to welcome you to this special live stream, and I hope that this is not going to be a waste of your time. I believe it will not be. And before we go further, I think it is very important that I make a clarification. But before then, let me be sure if you can hear me. Please give me 111 in the chat box. All right, fantastic. So let me quickly make a clarification. What I'm going to be discussing in the next few minutes, probably an hour plus, is not for everybody. All right. It is for a very selected few, and it is only these few people will be able to understand the things I'm going to be sharing. The topic is attractive. Yes, I know. But from my experience, I've understood that as much as a lot of people take interest in things, not all of them will be willing to do what it takes. Not all of them will be willing, to put in the works into everything that they will be required to do. So the first thing that I want to quickly say today is that this class is not for poor people. So if you are poor, this is not where you are supposed to be. All right. Now, when I say poor, I'm not talking about you not having millions stocked up in your bank account. No, that's not what it means to be poor. Poverty is of the mind. All right. It starts from the mind and then it manifests in every other areas of a man's life. So if you are poor, it means you are poor in your mind. So I'm talking about people who do not have capacity to understand the things that I'm going to be talking about. So please understand that this is not for you if you are poor. This information I'm about to give you in the next 1 hour plus is free. I made it free to you because this is my corporate social responsibility. But the truth of the matter is you cannot get results with the things I'm going to share with you without it costing you money. So let's get that out of the way. This is going to cost you money for you to get result out of it. So if you understand that, that would mean that, of course, we are supposed to be together. But for whatever reason, if you are not willing to pay money to get the result that we're about to talk about, you're not willing to commit your time to implementing the things I'm going to ask you to do, please don't waste your time. Go and watch BB Naija or some other stuff. Now, I'm talking to my country people. This is basically for Nigerians. So if you are in Nigeria and a Nigerian, this is for you. So I feel they yarn some kind pidgin at some point, make it for they understand us ourselves. But I also understand, say, like say, we get people who no be Niger, where they watch this as well. So even if we get people who no be Niger, where they watch this, they too feel learn from them. But I hope they understood what I just said. So, but for those of you who understand what I just said, please stick to me. If you know you can't afford to pay to get the results that I'm going to be sharing with you, please go do something else. Let's not waste each other's time. So that's the number one. Number two thing that I want to say is that this is for people who are business minded. All right. There is a very critical issues happening in Nigeria. Very, very critical. I hope I'll be able to get into some of them, but it is a very critical issue. Some of you don't know it yet because it is still a bubble. But those who play the insider game, who understand from the inside what is happening, it is very bad. Very bad. Now, if you are living in Nigeria, I don't want to say I pity you, but I'm afraid for you. Your matter, they fear me. Some of you are still struggling to make naira. So this is why I want to do this, not because I want to make money from it, All right. But the first reason is because I want a lot of people to be delivered, to be emancipated, to be bigger than where their country situations are kept them. Okay. So please let's get that in mind as we proceed. So today I want to share a case study showing you how you can earn US dollars from anywhere. All right. In Nigeria, I need to quickly put something here. From anywhere in Nigeria, even if you do not currently have something you are selling. All right. What this means is that some people who are listening to me right now, they don't have a product or a service. All right. But they are also interested in making a lot of money online. All right. They are interested in making a lot of money, not just online, but in US dollars. Okay. And why are we talking about this? Like I said, this class really is not for everybody. Okay. I'm going to ask you to pay money. I'm going to ask you to carry out steps. I'm going to ask you to do things. So if you are not ready for that, this is not for you. If you are still small in your mind, I'm not talking about young age. I've got young friends that are in their 20s, some are less than 20s, and they are making good money. All right. So it's not about age. And I still have people who are in their 40s and they are very, I don't want to call them stupid or foolish or idiots. Sorry, I'm not supposed to say those things. But they are not, you understand. So it is not about age. It's about your mind. How grown is your mind? So if your mind is not developed and you don't understand the concept of business requires that you invest money, that you pay money, please leave this call. So if you are looking for free, please leave this call right now. This is not for you. Please go and do something else. I'm not looking for plenty numbers. I'm only looking for serious-minded people. And if you are here and just watching, one of the things I want you to do is to hit the subscribe button. And aside that, I want you to click on the like button so that this information can be made to go viral so a lot of people can see it from Nigeria. Let's help people. You can also pick the link and share this on your status on WhatsApp. Share it, screenshots, do screen recording, put it on your Instagram, put it everywhere. All right. You can do that for me. All right. It's going to be a very, very interesting night we are going to have tonight. Okay. So let's keep that in mind. And I'm going to be asking you at the end of this class to pay me 500K. But before then, I know that a lot of people will think 500K. Now, almost every time I'm going to talk about it, I'm going to talk in Naira. But permit me, I'm still going to talk about dollar. All right. So I'm going to ask you to pay me 500,000 Naira at the end of this class. So let me say, that's why I said this is not for poor people. So if you still think 500,000 Naira is a lot of money, this is not for you. Let's just get it right straight, because Naira is so useless right now and it's going to get worse. It's not a bad prophecy, but that is just scientific. All right. But before it gets a lot worse than it is already, very, very bad right now, if you still think 500K is a lot of money, then this is not for you. But those of you who believe that you could raise it, you could pay me, I want you to listen to me. I have a few questions for you, but please, these questions are very critical for you to justify the fact that you have to pay me 500,000 Naira at the end. Now, number one, if I can show you exactly how you can earn $1,000 per month coming from all over the world, will you be willing to pay me 500K? Give me your answer in the chat box. If I can show you exactly how you can earn 1,000 US dollars, that's like minimum, all right, on a monthly basis from all over the world, would you be willing to pay me? Would you be willing to pay me 500,000? Aha. Think about it. Give me your answer. So that's the first question. The second question I'm going to ask you, if I can help you start your own business in the US with at least 2 US bank accounts, you have your own dollar card that you can spend anywhere in the world, and you have the ability to accept payment from all over the world right now. If I can do that for you, would you be willing to pay me 500,000? All right, put it in the chats. Would you be willing to pay me 500,000? That's question 2. I have another question to ask you. If I can show you and guide you on 3 businesses you can do right now, and you can earn between $5,000 and $100,000 every month, step by step, even though you still live in Nigeria, would you be willing to pay me $500K for that? Please listen to this very carefully. If I can show you and guide you on 3 businesses you can do right now, and you can earn between $5,000 to $100,000 every month, and I'll show you step by step what you need to do, even though you are still living in Nigeria, would you be able to pay me 500,000 naira is less than $1,000. Very soon it's going to be less than $500. All right, because what these guys are about to do to Nigeria, oh God, it's very terrible. So if this is a yes, put a yes there. If you say no, just go and watch BB Nigeria, leave us. Number 4, if I can show you how to japa in less than a month and become a resident of one of the safest countries on earth in less than 1 month, I can show you step by step how you can japa. I've done this for some of my people already, and if I can do that for you, would you be willing to pay me $500K? All right. Those of you who answered yes, I want to welcome you to this special presentation. I'm going to be doing 3 things for you for free right now. Number 1, I'm going to be showing you how to earn in US dollars from anywhere in Nigeria, even if you do not currently have a product you are selling. Even if you do not currently have a product you are selling. All right. Doesn't mean you won't need to sell a product, but even if you don't have one yet, I will show you how you can make money in US dollars from, even though you live in Nigeria, or maybe you're in Nigeria and you live elsewhere. This can also work for you. But if you live in Nigeria or you're Nigerian, and yes, Naira is getting crazier and crazier, but you want to be able to make money in US dollars from all over the world, I will show you exactly how. I'm going to be sharing about 6 steps with you to be able to do this right now for free. I'm not charging you for that one. And the number 2 thing that I'm going to be sharing with you are the 3 simple steps that I use to print dollars on demand. I use it to make money in dollars in different currencies. As a matter of fact, there are 3 things that I do that help me make money every time I need money. I'm going to teach that to you. All right. I'm going to be teaching that to you. All right. That's the second thing I'm giving to you for free. All right. And the third thing I'm going to be giving to you for free today, I'm teaching you on this course. See why you should pay attention, ladies and gentlemen. Make una pay attention. Don't let anything called distract you for here, because Gaima won't show you way. This is original soap cutting session that I want to do for you. All right. Number 3, I will show you how you can become richer even while Naira is falling. Now, I want you to look at me critically on this one. Naira is at, the last time I checked, was 710, and somebody told me that a reliable information from the CBN says before this year ends, it's going to cross 1,000. There are some speculations that say before election, it might hit 2,500 naira to $1. Now, when they mention things like that, you know what is already happening to fuel. You know how difficult it is to get dollar right now in Nigeria. Those of you who run ads or who do online business, you know how they have crashed all your virtual dollar cards. You can't run ads anymore. You can't buy anything abroad anymore. You can't even spend your Naira card anymore. It's $20 limit that they put on it per month. Some of you have children that are schooling abroad. It's difficult for you to even pay school fees. It's difficult for you to do almost anything that you want to do. That is the situation right now in Nigeria. And it's going to get worse because of what is happening. Nigeria is broke. Excess crude oil is less than 400 million. It's less than 400, something that used to be in billions of dollars. It's less than, it's not even up to, I say 300 million. I think it's $300,000 that is there. It's less than $1 million. That's what I'm saying. The total, oh goodness, something terrible is about to happen financially, economically, and you don't want to be caught in the midst of it. Now, the last thing I'm teaching you tonight is how you will be smiling. When they say Naira has dropped, you will shout, yes. Isn't that counterintuitive? Is that not crazy? When they say Naira has dropped, you say, yeah. Why? Because you know it's more money for you. So while others are probably going to be suffering and, going through all of these things, you are in the midst of plenty. You are going to be rejoicing. You are going to be shouting. You are going to be happy. All right. And that is exactly what you will be able to do. All right. So that's the third thing that I'm going to be sharing with you. If you are ready to learn, I want you to type, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready, I'm ready. So we're going to go with the first thing that I'm going to be sharing with you today, and I'm going to be back after this break. Okay, fantastic. Welcome back. So let's get right into it. The first thing that I'm going to be sharing with you is how to earn in US dollars from anywhere in the world. How to earn in US dollars from anywhere in the world. There are 6 basic steps that I'm going to be sharing with you. I think there were 7, but actually there are 6 in principle that I'm going to be sharing with you. Before we continue, please share this live with people. Click on the share button and share it in groups everywhere. Let people know about this. This is very important and critical for them to be able to follow. All right, so let's do this. All right, there are 6 basic steps for you to be able to make money from anywhere in the world. Now, okay, let me just, while I'm sharing, I'm just going to explain. The first thing you need to do is to be able to set up an offshore business in the US, all right, and get your EIN. One of the major reasons you want to be able to have an offshore business in America, set up in America, even though you have never been to America, you don't have America visa, this might come as news to some of you. You can actually have a business fully registered in the United States of America. I'm talking of legit business. So, all right, so you can have a business registered. You can have an office opened in the US, even though you have never been to the US. You can have your US phone number. You can have a mailbox where you can receive physical parcel and emails and stuff and all of that. You can have all of these things done for you. But the most important part is your employer identification number, which is another form of your social security number that makes you a citizen of the US. So your business is more or less like a citizen of the US. You have privileges, all right, things you cannot do because you are a Nigerian. Nigeria is so cut off from so many things and is so terrible. There are a lot of benefit that many people have access to, but as a Nigerian, you do not have access to those things. But when you are able to have this business set up for you and you have your employer's identification number, you are able to do a lot of things. So this is the first step that you need to be able to do. And there are at least 2 major states in the US that actually offers this. One is Wyoming, the other one is Delaware. All right, Wyoming is the best one because the tax system there is tiny. You only pay a fixed amount per year, and that amount is charged based on blocks, all right, of what you make. So they check everything you make and you pay a very tiny, very tiny amount on a yearly basis. They are not charging you a percentage of your income like a normal taxation system is probably going to do. All right, these people are charging you a fixed amount when you are making less than $1 million. But my desire, because of the amazing things I'm going to be sharing with you here, is an average person here who is able to take advantage of what I'm sharing right now will make your first $1 million within 12 months. All right, you'll be able to do that. That's my desire for you. All right, so you need to be able to get your EIN, very important, and how you do that is by setting up a business entity, a business name, LLC, limited liability company, for yourself as an alien to the United States. So yes, we identify that you don't live in the US, but you have a registered business either in your name or in your business name or whatever it is that you want to do. And that business becomes a legal entity that is recognizable all over the world. That business becomes a US citizen, not you, your business. And your business is given its own social security number, which is the employer identification number, the EIN, that becomes useful for you. And you're going to see as I teach on how important your EIN is and the kind of things you'll be able to do with it. So that's the first thing that you need to do. The second thing that you need to do to be able to make dollars all over is you need to open your US bank accounts. Oh my goodness, this is the sweetest part. As a matter of fact, if they know that you are Nigerian, they will bounce you. That's how terrible your country has been. But there is a way we do it. There's a way we go about it. I have two different ones. If time permits me, I'm probably going to show it to you. But those of you who decide to do this or take action after, I'm definitely going to show you some of them, because I will guide you to follow the same route I used to be able to do yours. And this is the sweetest part. You can have your own bank account. You can have at least two different banks. I'm not going to share the name of the banks with you. You can have at least two different. I have two. There are about two more that I can still do, but I've not finished using the two. And my two banks have thousands of dollars coming in weekly into them. My two banks have those, and I'm able to spend the monies in those accounts because I have my own debit card that I use. All right. So you need to have a US account and you need to have a debit card. The purpose of the debit card is so that it can be shipped to you in Nigeria. You first get it in your address in the US, your business address in the US, and then it will now be shipped to you from your own address to your Nigerian in Oshogbo, in Kano, in Lagos, in Asaba, in Port Harcourt, wherever it is you live, it can be shipped to you and you can have that card. That card can withdraw from any ATM. It will give you Naira, all right? You can withdraw from any ATM and spend it online, do anything that you want to do. You can even transfer money from your bank account into your domiciliary accounts. There is a way to do that because some of the banks does not even transfer to Nigerian banks, even though it's a dollar account you have. So you can move for dollar to your DOM account and you can withdraw it from your bank if it's not too much. They will give you dollar cash. And when you have your dollar cash, you can sell it at the black market rates of 1,000, 2,000, whatever it is, all right, that will help you to be able to get the cash and be able to spend it. So this is the second thing you need. Now, this third thing that you need, all right, the third thing you need is you need to have a Stripe account, all right, a verified Stripe account. A verified Stripe account. So your Stripe is more or less like your Paystack. Why Stripe? Stripe is one way for you to accept money from all over the world, provided that people have a debit or credit card in that country. And a few countries are not able to make transactions on Stripe because their country, through their bank and their CBN, has placed a limit on the amount they can spend internationally. Example of such country is Nigeria. Your debit cards from all your banks have a limit of $20 in a month. All right, they have a limit. It used to be $1,000 a month, or $3,000 a month, and $1,000 a month. As a matter of fact, there's a card I have. I don't know if my wallet is here. There's a card I have that I pay a lot of money. I mean, to get this card, this is the second generation of the card. I have to cover it so that some people will not go and do some things to it. All right, this is the card. It's a black Visa card. All right, it's a black Visa card that I have. And with this card, I paid a lot of money for it. And they said, even though every other account in Nigeria can only spend $20, this card can spend $3,000 a month. $3,000 a month. And did it work? Yes, at the beginning. The first country that I visited after I collected this card, I visited Nigeria briefly that time, and I collected this card. The first country that I visited was Nairobi, was Kenya. All right, and it worked. I was able to withdraw money anyhow. Then something happened. I went to Ghana, just the neighbor here, and this card did not work. Then eventually they reduced it to $1,000 a month. And right now, I don't even know where it is. It's not working at all. It's not even working in Dubai. It has worked in Dubai only twice since I got it for over a year now. So your debit card from Nigeria are so useless. But other country, theirs is working. So with a verified Stripe account, you can be able to have payment link, can be able to embed on your website the different businesses that I'm going to be sharing with all of you later. You can be able to get some of these things to pay you, all right, with their local currency. People can pay you from Ghana and you receive it in dollars. Oh, somebody is not hearing me. They can pay you in Liberia, you receive it in dollars. They can pay you in Kenya, you receive it in dollars. So that is what this is about. So you need a Stripe account. Stripe will not open or do business with you if you are from Nigeria. The moment they see Nigeria alone, blocking, poof, you won't even see anything Nigeria on their stuff. So I'm talking about you being able to have your Stripe account that is verified. Even though you live in Nigeria, it does not matter. You will be able to get it done. So that's the number 3 things you need. Let me recap. The first thing, you need to set up your own offshore business. Have a legal business set up in the US. That's the first thing that I want all of you to be able to do. Because I know I'm talking to entrepreneurs right here. I'm talking to people who know what they are doing here. So you want to make sure you get that. That's the first thing. Second thing is to open a bank account in the US, a US bank account. As a matter of fact, I will be guiding some of you on step by step to open at least 2 bank accounts. But bank account comes after you have your EIN, your employer's identification number, which is like the social security number for your business in the US. All right. One thing that is more important right now is to hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you're just joining, if you have not liked this presentation, this live stuff already, please hit the like button. Click on the subscribe, turn on post notification, hit the like button. There is also an offering box on the chat box. You can just click that. If the Lord is ministering to you, just drop some offering. You are getting all this information for free. Just drop an offering in the name of the Lord. All right. So the next one is you need a Stripe account. All right. You can Google what Stripe is about and watch more about it in case you do not know yet. But Stripe is that payment platform like your Paystack or Florida Wave that you know is the biggest in the world actually, that can help you accept payment from all over the world. All right. It's a very, very unique stuff that you need to do. So that's number 3. Number 4, you need to set up a product or a service, but preferably you need to look at digital products. All right. You have your business, you have your EIN, you have your bank account, you have a Stripe also. All the tools you need to make money in dollars, even though you live in Itakure, in Ilorin, it does not matter. You have everything now to earn in dollars legitimately. All right. So the next thing you need is a product or service. And I know some of you are listening to me right now. You don't have a product, you don't have a service. That is the easiest thing to do. All right, I'm going to be showing you exactly how you can do that at the end of this, before the end of this live stream. So stay with me. And of course, the next thing you need after you have a product or created is to follow a simple marketing strategy that can allow you sell to anywhere in the world. For example, if you have a bank account in the US, a business registered in the US, it's easier for you to earn from YouTube and collect your money in dollars. It's easier for you to do Amazon KDP, sell books on Amazon and collect your money in dollars. It's easier for you to do ClickBank and collect your money in dollars. Oh my goodness. It's easier for you to do affiliate marketing. It's easier for you to do LAP. It's easier for you to do virtually anything. All right, if you want to do LAP now and receive your money in dollars, all you need to do is to give us a US bank account details to pay to. We pay to your US bank details through wire transfer. Immediately you receive it in full dollars. And once you have your full dollars, you are balling. You are balling. All right, so there's a simple marketing strategy that you need to use, which will help you to get these things done. And that's not all. Finally, you need to be able to make and spend your dollars. This is the easy part, all right? So you have followed all the steps. This is the last part. You just make and spend your dollars. Let me do a quick recap. First, set up your offshore business. Register your business in America, all right? You can use Delaware or Wyoming. Wyoming State is the best. That is what I use, and that is what I want you to also use. All right. So I'm going to be showing you exactly how to do this, but this is the first thing that you need to get done. And the major reason you are doing this is because of your employer identification number, EIN. You need that to be able to open a bank account. You need that to be able to do Stripe. You need that to be able to do so many other things. All right. This makes you, your business rather, a citizen of the US. All right. So you have leverage across board. So that's what that does for you. Of course, open an account in the US, get your card that you can spend, of course, and then the next one is to have a verified Stripe account that you're going to be using to collect money all over the world. All right. And then, of course, you need a product, which is preferably a digital product. All right. So that's what you need. And then the next thing that you need is to follow a simple strategy that I'm going to show you to be able to sell. And finally, just be spending your money. If you are getting value, please type I'm getting value. If you are getting value, I want you to hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, hit the like button, share this video, subscribe if you have not subscribed. All right, number 2, I'm going to be sharing with you the 3 simple steps that I use to print money on demand. The 3 simple steps that I use to print money on demand. This is very critical. This is very critical. So there are 3 there are ways that I make money. Okay, let me just quickly give you this story. I was going to share this story later, but those of you in LAP, you know this story already. So it's not something that is new, but there are different dimensions of the story. Now, one of the biggest things that can happen to you, all right, on earth, is when you know exactly what to do anytime a need arises to raise money to meet that need. When you know exactly what to do when a need arises to raise money to meet that need. So that is what we call printing money on demand. The other day, a friend took me to a supermarket. I got to the supermarket. I saw a massage chair. I sat on that massage chair, and then the thing did my body somehow, you know, very, very nice. And I loved it. And for the first time, I've been sitting on massage chair since I was living in Nigeria. And for the first time, I decided to ask, why can't I buy this? I want this. This is good to have in the house. And so I went on Amazon. I checked how much they sell massage chairs. I saw different ones. And I saw one that I like. I wasn't even looking at the price first. I saw the chair. I checked everything. It has voice control. If I'm shouting louder and it's on in my bedroom, will start walking. Just say it has recognized my voice. So I saw it, and then I placed order for it immediately. I posted it on my status that I want this, and said, you know what? Let's just buy it. And then I just did. I got it, and then it appeared in my house in 24 hours. Now, something happened to me. I've moved from only wishing for things to getting to a level where I know exactly what to do to buy the things that I need. So I needed money. It was a couple of years ago. My mom just passed, so we went for a burial, and I didn't have money anymore. I spent everything I had in liquid cash at that point, and I was broke up to 5,000 naira. Remember saying that Nigeria people they talk to, so allow me to yarn as if I did Nigeria. So I had only 5K left with me, and I had 4 people in my house, uncles and aunties and nephews, who had traveled, and they claimed they didn't have transportation fare to go back. Family people, eh? So they were saying they were waiting for me. How will I go? Get home. What will I give to them? I had to give each of them at least 20K or so for them to be able to, do T-fare back to whatever state they came from at that point. So I didn't have the money. And I was driving my friend's car that I had borrowed, because at that time I just relocated. So I parked and I was thinking. Then I realized something. Then I picked up my phone. I did a 1-minute video. I sent that 1-minute video to a group, and in 30 minutes, I had made 1 million naira within 30 minutes. People started to make transfer to me just like that, from 5,000 to 1 million in 30 minutes. Everything I did that afternoon, it was an evening actually. That evening, it was a Sunday evening. Everything I did that evening is a simple step that is broken into 3. That if you can learn these 3 steps, you will be able to print money on demand. Now, one thing I just found out not long ago, ladies and gentlemen, is that the same way you used to make money in Nigeria, those of you who have made money before in Nigeria, it's the same way you can make money in Ghana. It's the same principle that will make money for you in America. It's the same principle that will make money for you any other part of the world. It's the same principle. Language might be slightly different. And when I talk about language, it's not the word that is spoken. It is how the words are spoken. Some of you didn't get it. 2 of us can say the same words. We can read out the same scripts, but we'll get different reaction from the same set of people. All right. The reason is because how I said my own same words is different from how you said your own. And I'm not even talking about accents. I'm first talking about the unseen part of you that speaks to people, the confidence that backs up what you are saying, the originality, the ingenuity that backs up the words that you are saying. That is what creates that emotional reaction in the mind of your listeners that makes them buy what you're trying to say, that makes them take action in line with what you are saying. So I found that it's the same thing. It's the same thing, basically, that makes you millions of dollars, thousands of dollars, $10,000, that still makes you a few millions of naira. So once you understand this simple principle, you are good. You are good. You are good. All right. So what exactly are these my 3 steps that print money for me? This will shock you because some of you already know what they are, but you have not been using it. So what is step number 1? Step number 1, build a list. How many of you have a list in this place? Some of you have outdated lists. List of poor people. When I say poor people, I was explaining to a friend earlier today that when we say people are not buying a particular product because it is expensive, it is not because they can't afford the product. It's because they do not yet understood the value in the product. Please get me clearly. People don't buy a certain product, not always because they don't have the, for a lot of times because they don't have the money. And I still believe there are still some poor people that are listening to me here. This is not for poor people. Remember, poverty is in the mind, not in the pocket. You might have 0 in your bank account, but someone who is not poor but doesn't have cash is somebody who doesn't say, I don't have this money. It's somebody who say, how can I raise this money? I want to do this. What can I sell? Who can I ask? Who can I beg? How can I raise this money? That is a mind that is not poor. Is temporarily broke, they have access to liquid cash, but is not poor in his mind. But poor mind, even when they have the cash that can pay for the thing, they will convince themselves that this thing is not worth it. So who are you attracting into your list? Who are the caliber of people you are attracting into your list? So who are the audience? Their purchasing power, their pain points, all of these things are great, and they form the basis of us being able to build a very quality list. A very quality. So what do I mean by lists? Lists is details of people who voluntarily, happily gave it to you and gave you the permission to send them messages. Let me repeat. These are details, data of people who willingly gave their data and information to you. All right. And they gave you the permission to send them a message. How do we do that? We call them lead. They come as lead and enter our list. Inside our list are categories of people's data who have been pre-qualified to possess some kind of qualities that can buy one thing or another that we throw at them. So it starts with a lead. A lead are people everywhere in the world. Most probably people who are present on the internet, because that's the most the most practical means of reaching people right now. The internet connects every one of us all over the world. All right, it's a global village. So people who are live on the internet from any part of the world, they are your lead, potential lead. So how do you get them to come into your lists? Do you get that? Your lead. How do you get them to come into your lists? Your lists can be in multiple formats, but the two major formats are your email lists. This is where email marketing skills comes in. The second one is your WhatsApp lists or Telegram lists. Your WhatsApp lists or Telegram lists. These are the second kinds of lists. So how do you get lead to become a list? How do you get lead? They're still out there to come into your list. You use what we call a lead magnet. It's a form of value that you give to people that pre-qualifies them, because they have to want your lead magnet for them to be a qualified lead that is suitable for your lists. Somebody is lost. Somebody is lost. Let me help you out. Everyone on the internet, in America, in Australia, in New Zealand, in the UK, everywhere, you want to make money from them. All right? And I need you to understand that every money you would ever need is already in existence and is scattered in the pocket of people. All the dollars you need on this earth is in people's pocket everywhere. All these people, those among them who are online, who are on the internet, they are your lead. So you need to be able to attract them and bring them into your lists. Your list is your email list, your Telegram channel, or your WhatsApp status. All right? So that is your list. So you need to get this lead, these people all over the world to come into your list. All right? And to get them to come into your list, you need to offer them something they are interested in, some form of solution, some kind of information, some kind of strategy, some kind of cheat sheet that would help them solve a pressing problem or help them identify a problem they don't even know they have. And anybody can do this. There are people who are doing this without ever showing their faces. You don't need a school degree. You don't need to look good. You can be living in Kankatu, in Ilorin, and you'll be able to do this. All right? You can live in Akpete, in Ibadan, and you'll be able to do this. You can live in Efurun Junction, in Warri, and you'll be able to do this. It does not matter. You can live in Market Junction, in Port Harcourt, or you can live in Ada George. All right? And you'll be able to do this, ladies and gentlemen. It doesn't matter. From Ajegunle, name it. Church bus stop, Agege, Ojuelegba, does not matter. You can do this, provided there's internet connection there. All right? So you can attract the lead. The leads are not attracted to you, first of all, by your looks or who you are or where you live. They are attracted to you by what you are dangling in their face. All right? They are attracted to what you are dangling in their face. It's after they collected that thing and they swallowed it. Now, who gave me that thing? Oh, it's not handsome, but I like the thing it's giving me. Let me have more of it. All right. So that is how this is done. Okay. So this is the first thing that makes me have money. Today, all of you, beautiful you, adult you, children. I hope there are no children watching this. All right. You all have other things you could have been doing. Some say Elewe in Abeokuta or Panseke in Abeokuta. It doesn't matter. So all of you now, you are here listening to me because I'm giving you free value. Naira is dropping and it is terrible because everything will start to go up. You all know what you are paying for flight already. A return flight in Nigeria now is average of 200,000 naira and it will go to 500,000 if care is not taken. Just watch. Because people don't read history. You don't see the things that happens around. history that happened previous years, decades ago, in other places. When things like this happen, what really is the aftermath? I believe in the obedience movement, and I am a very useful person, but it's not going to happen overnight, even if everybody becomes obedient. So don't prepare yourself. Just prepare yourself for what is coming. So I understand this problem, and I have the solution, and I dangled it in your face. So all of you now, you have come to me. So that's exactly one of the examples that I'm saying. All right. So the first thing is to build your lists. All right. Somebody type that. Build your list. Build your list. The next one is to create irresistible offer. Oh my God. Everybody has got a poison. Everybody has got a poison. There are things you cannot resist. If you are getting value, this is a good time to hit the like button. A lot of you are watching, but you have not hit the like button. Please hit the like button. Hit the like button. Like button is the thumbs up. Kindly do that. All right. All right. A subscription is also going to be irresistible. Please subscribe and turn on post notification. You can always click that up as well. And there's a little offering basket in the chat. Feel free to click on it. I think I should be able to see those who are paying offering in this place if you're getting value. All right, the next one is to create irresistible offer. What then is an irresistible offer? Let me quickly say this. An offer is not a product. An offer is not your service. All right, an offer is the reason people buy your product. An offer is the reason people pay for your service. So an offer is not the product. An offer is not the service. So I can be selling this wallet, Louis Vuitton wallet, very nice and all that. This is the product. But when I want to make an offer, which is a reason for you to buy this particular wallet, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, if you order this wallet right now, I'm going to give you this Bluetooth enabled pin that has a QR code. You just scan with your phone. It downloads an app that tracks your wallet anywhere. This pin has, you just put it inside the wallet. Anywhere your wallet is, it tracks it up to a 1 feet distance. So if your wallet is on this table, it will be so accurate that it can find it for you on this table. If your wallet is in Australia, it will tell you exactly where it is, everything that is there. This pin is trackable. It can track anything for you. It has an anchor where you can be able to link it to your car keys. If you used to lose key, or you can put it in the pocket of your children. If you take them out to the public and be able to track them and all that, you will get it alongside this purse. If you are buying 2 of these purse, you get this for free. So I just created an offer. So everyone who is going to buy this wallet are not buying this wallet because they just want to get a Louis Vuitton wallet. They are buying this wallet so that they can have an opportunity to get this pin. Now, did you notice what I did when I was creating the offer? I did not talk about this wallet. I talk more about this pin. I said, this is a wallet, beautiful Louis Vuitton wallet. It's classic, it's great. If you are buying this, I'm going to be giving you this. Now, I spend more time talking about this. I made you fall in love with this, that you are even willing to pay me the price of the wallet for the pin. The pin now becomes so attractive. All right? The pin now becomes so attractive that it doesn't matter what the wallet is anymore. You will be willing to buy the wallet to be able to get this. Why do some people kill themselves in the name of some religious beliefs? It's because some people told them that there are 10 virgins waiting for them. They did that suicide mission because of the 10 virgins. So it's an irresistible offer. So the offer is the reason they should buy. Forget about the product. You can mention the product features and benefits is great, but your offer is, why should you buy now? Why should they rush to buy now? So there are different kind of things that becomes an offer. An offer could be, this is not the time for the training, but I'm just giving you this soap for free. Make it just the old and the right hand and go help you. It could be a service that accompanies a product. You buy this tire with us for the next 1 year. If you want to change tire, change brake pad, it's on us. We'll do it for you for free and all that. So you're buying a tire, but they are giving you a service for free. That service becomes the offer. That service for free becomes the reason you are buying tire from them. All right. So what is the reason your customer should buy your products? What is it that you are selling? How can you make it so irresistible? What are the things you can add to it that make it so irresistible? So this is the second step that I use to print money every now and then. So I have a list. I throw them an offer they can't resist. And I create multiple of that. I call it offers. Multiple offer. So that over and over, if one offer did not catch you, the second one will catch you. The second one, the third one will catch you. So you have different offers being coming to you, all right, in that regard. So that's the third one. And the last one is close and repeat. I just mentioned create the offer over and over. So after you have released the offer, you need how to close. When you drop an offer, use the element of close. There are 6 elements of closing I taught inside 30 days challenge on LAP. If you're an LAP member, go to 30 days challenge, go to closing, go to copywriting and go and learn those things. That are the 6 last stuff that I talked about. I'm not going to teach you that one here. It costs money for you to learn it. Okay. So you're going to learn 6 different strategies you use in closing. And this, I've done presentation before that I missed one critical one. And people were not buying that offer. So I was wondering, I did a beautiful presentation, everything. You know, I ordered camera. You know, I mean, it's a rent camera now. So they use camera to, you know, shot it and they look very nice and nobody is buying. What's going on? The one that I did without my face, I just did PowerPoint screen recording. I was just talking on top of PowerPoint. People were buying. So this one that I did that was very fine. People were not buying. What's going on? And then that spirit says, Sam. I said, eh? He said, Sam. I said, eh? He said, go and watch your presentation. Then I started watching the presentation. And when I got to the place where I'm making the offer, I discovered the most important element in closing was missing. I'm not going to tell you what that element is yet. Maybe if God ministers to my stomach, I'll probably tell it to you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the last thing that I want to share with you today. Is the greatest secret of all time. How to become richer even as Naira falls. After this short break, I'm going to share with you exactly what you need to do now. That even no matter how deep Naira fall, you will be happy. As in, you go they rejoice, you go they jump. The more Naira they fall, because you go they make more money. This one secret, you cannot afford to miss it. This one secret will blow you away. This final one is my personal gift to you on exactly the things you need to do to keep on making money even if Naira falls. I'll be back after this short break. Keep liking and keep sharing. All right, welcome back. So I'm saying somebody should start making money in dollars before falling in love with you. Who is falling in love? All right. Okay, so we are at the third part of tonight. Let me take this up. And the third part of tonight, which is how to become richer even as dollar falls. How do you make more money even while dollar falls? This is very, very critical. And I've taken a lot of thought into this. And this is what I need everyone, well, not necessarily everyone, as many people that fall in the category of the people that I'm talking to here to do. Let me introduce you to what I call the dollar printing blueprint workshop. It's actually not a workshop, it's actually a boot camp. All right, it's actually a boot camp. All right, there is a code, a boot camp, where I'm going to be sharing with all of you step by step of how to implement everything that I just shared. This is where I get to show you the behind the scene of all of these things, how I make money with it and how you can be able to make money with it. And these are the things that you'll be getting on this boot camp. The first thing that you are going to be getting, all right, is the money mindset that will make anyone, that will take anyone from broke to a millionaire in dollar. There is a mindset that you need to have before you start to make money in dollars. There is a mindset that you need to have before you start to make money in dollars. So there are three of them I'm going to be sharing with you that will change the game for you. All right. Now, at this point, I'm not talking to a crowd. I'm talking to just one person. There are things that has prevented you from making money even in Naira, in Nigeria currently. If you take those things out, you will begin to see how much can be done, how much can happen for you, even in US dollars. Personally, it took me about 2 years to realize this. First, it was difficult for me to make money in Naira. Eventually, I cracked the code. I was able to make a lot of money in Naira, hundreds of millions, at a point, a couple over $1 billion. So after I've cracked that, I wanted to now start making money in dollars, and it was difficult. And these three things happened to me. It took time. I found it out. I learned them, and I started to make it my reality. And in 2018, I was able to generate over $2.5 million in less than 3 months. In less than 3 months. All right, because something had changed in my mind. So for a value of 250,000 naira, if I'm going to charge you, you will be learning these three money mindsets that will allow any broke person. When I say anyone, I mean anyone. All right, but to be, you have to be a one. So you must be able to at least understand what I'm saying and be able to understand that. So that will take you far above. So that's the first thing you're going to be learning on this boot camp. All right. The second thing you're going to be learning on this boot camp are the three kinds of business you can start today that can make you thousands of dollars on a weekly basis. There are actually about 4 of them, but I'm tying some together. I'm tying some together into one. So one has like children under it, but there are 3 different kinds of businesses, and I do all these businesses personally. So if you want to know some of the hidden business that I do that a lot of you do not know, all right, but I'm able to make money with this business, and I'm going to show you step by step in a guide, all right? So this come with a special guide for beginners. So somebody is here said, Sam, I don't know how to do any of these things you are doing, but I want to make money also. Yes, this will work for you because you get a beginner's guide from beginner and then into intermediate, and then you can grow. All right, so that is the second thing that you are going to be getting, and this is worth 1 million naira. If I'm going to charge you, you're going to pay me 1 million naira for this. That's the value of this second thing. So let's put it together. The first thing you are getting is a 3 money mindset that will take anyone from broke to a millionaire in dollars. So if you ever want to be a millionaire in dollars, you want to make your own $1 million, you need these 3 mindsets. You need to understand them. You need to start practicing them. They are not just motivational speaking. They are practices, things you have to do every day. You set alarm and you must carry them out over and over and over, and it will position you to make that money. That value is 250K. The second one is the 3 kinds of businesses you can start today, and it will make you thousands of dollars per week. These are things I do, and you would also be able to learn to do that. The total value of this is 1.250 million naira. Remember, naira is useless. It's very valueless. Some of you are saying million now. You are still thinking naira in the 1993s. No. What else do you need? I'm going to also be giving you my money printing strategies with case study. Now, I just shared those 3 things with you. Build a list, all right? Create offers, and of course, closing. So on this bootcamp, I'm going to show you my lead magnets. I'm going to even give you some of my lead magnets. I'm going to give you access to use it. The things I use to attract people from different countries, I'm going to give it to you. All right. So you are going to have access to some of my lead magnets. You'll be able to use them for your own personal offering, to build your own lists. All right. I'm also going to teach you how to create offers, all the element of offer creation. You can create offer with your product. You can create offer with other people's products, and you'll be able to do incredible sales with it. All right. That's the second thing that you're going to get. And then the 6th element of closing. All right. I'm going to teach that to you, so you'll be able to easily, I'm using that already. So if you can pick it, you know it. So you're going to learn everything in depth. Now, the good thing about this is the fact that it's a case study, is the fact that you are going to be able to see the behind the scene of everything. This is what 500K. When you put everything together, the 3 money mindset, the 3 kind of businesses you can do. You know, I said to earn in dollars, you have to do business. So what are these businesses that are in high demand all over the world that you may not even be doing right now, but you can learn from scratch? You are going to get access to that. That's $1 million. And of course, this is my strategy that prints money for me, 500,000. Put it all together, it's 1.7 million naira. What else do you need? Of course, all the things I mentioned is useless if you don't have capacity to receive money from anywhere in the world. So you're going to get a special guide from me. This is very expensive because I don't do this for people. All right. A special guide from me on your complete US dollar business setup. I will give you my contacts, the people that did it for me, my own consultant. You have access to my consultant. You have access to the bank I use. You have access to every back door, everything that I did. You have access to them. I will personally hand you over to them, and they're going to put you through step by step. You'll be able to do your US business setup. You're going to have your US phone number. I have a US phone number right now that you call. My Dubai number rings. I pick it. I talk to you. All right. Direct. I have a US bank account, 2 of them right now with MasterCard that I can pay for ads. There are things I used to try to pay for that they used to reject my even Bata card. But right now, with my US MasterCard, they're accepting it like crazy, all right? You'll be able to do all of that. You'll be able to get your verified Stripe account. As a matter of fact, before your EIN comes out, there is even an option where you can have a Stripe account without having a US account yet, without having your EIN, without having any of those things. And you can link it to Payoneer and link your Payoneer to your to your dollar Nigerian card. That's your Access Bank or First Bank or any of the bank, your domiciliary dollar accounts. You can link it there and go and withdraw at any of your banks with your cash and change it at Aboki rates. All right. All of this soup, you are going to know everything step by step. All right. That's what you are getting. The value of this is 1 million. When you put everything together, the 3 money mindset, the 3 kind of business you can do, the 3 money printing strategy that will always make money for you, and your own special guide on setting up yourself as a global business entity, everything 1 million. When you put it together, total value is 2.750 million. What else do you need? That's not all. What about Sam? I don't want to stay in Nigeria again. They are scaring us every day. I can help you japa in 12 days. I mean, that's the record time. I asked some of my guys that did it for recently. In 12 days. Some of you will say, they have banned Nigeria from Dubai, for example. There is a back door. With all the ban, if you want to come to Dubai, we have a way to bring you. If you want to relocate to Dubai, we have a way to relocate you. Dubai is a great place you can stay. Now that you have set up a business and you have products and you are making money in dollars, you need a community that will allow you to enjoy your money. They will not come and kill you. They will not kidnap you and ask for ransom. All of those funny things that's happening is not going to happen. You'll be able to stay in the safest cities, and you can also bring your family. That is the sweetest part, all right? And you will be a residence, 3-year residency that is renewable after 3 years, all right? Which give you access to about 15 countries without visa that Nigerians cannot go. Oh, God. Access to 15 countries without visas that Nigeria can. I'm talking European countries and some other few African countries that you cannot go as a Nigerian. So I'm not saying go and be waiting 2 years, pay a lot of money to go and be doing, what they call this thing? All these Canada things and stuff and what have you. I'm talking about you can jackpot in 2 weeks. You will know exactly how everything works with this simple stuff. This is what 300K, when you put it all together, the 3 money mindsets that will take you from broke to $1 million person, you're going to learn that. 250K, the 3 businesses you can start to do and generate money, you're going to get that. The 3 money printing strategies that I use, I'm going to give you behind the scene. You can get access to that. You are also going to get a complete guide, step by step, how it is going to be done. Not just the guide, I will introduce you to the people that did it for me. All right, you're going to get access to that. And more importantly, if you want to travel abroad, all right, I will even do it so much so that I will connect you to immigration. Those of you who don't have passports, you can get your passport in 48 hours. Maximum 3 days, 72 hours. The same day you pay, you get to do your capture that day, and a day, maximum 2 days after that, you get your passport. And after you get your passport, all the processes that you need to do to get your visa, to get your residence and everything done, this is completely legit. Completely legit. So if this is important to you and you want to jackpot, all right, with opportunities to be able to, live your life the way you want and not be at the mercy of they want to come and boko bombing you or whatever. You understand what I'm talking about? This can be done for you on this bootcamp. So everything put together is costing 3,050,000 naira. But I'm not going to charge you 3,050,000. I'm not going to charge you that. All right. So the price is broken down to 500K. So if you can afford 500K right now, you are going to be able to get the 3 money mindset that is going to allow you make money easily. Number 2, you're going to learn 3 type of business that can make you thousands of dollars. All right. Number 3, you're going to be able to get the case study of how I make money, which you can copy and paste easily. Number 4, you're going to be able to set up your American business. And number 5, if you want to travel abroad and have residency, I am your plug. I'll show you step by step how you can do this in 2 weeks. You don't need to wait for 1 month, 3 months or anything. It is sharp all together. Everything you can see on your screen is only for 500,000 naira. So the question now is, who is interested? Who is interested? All right. So what I want to do really, ladies and gentlemen, what I want to do really is I call this my corporate social responsibility. Because some of you are crying thinking, I don't have 500K, how can I do this and all of that? I want to give 100 people a scholarship to the boot camp. I want to give 100 people a scholarship to the boot camp. Now, first of all, the boot camp is going to start in September 1. You have the entire August to be able to raise your 500K. You have the entire August to be able to raise your 500K. But there are some of you who wants to take action tonight. So the first 100 that decide to take action tonight, I want to sponsor you and donate part of the money for you. And what I want to pay for you is 450,000 naira. So for the first 100 of you that can raise 50,000 naira, this is gifts. Please, after the 100, everything is 500,000. All right. If you can't raise 500, don't worry. Buhari will catch up with you. Everything will be fine. Yeah, you'll still be making money in naira. It's nice. I mean, just make enough naira. You will be able to do very well. So 500K is the price, but I want to pay 450K for 100 people. All right. I intend to help 1,000 Nigerians in total. All right. So those 1,000 Nigerians are supposed to pay 500,000 each because it is what it is. But for those of you who can do this now, you'll be able to get access to this. So this is what I want you to do. I'm going to put you all, those of the 100 of you, inside a WhatsApp group. All right, I'm going to put you all inside a WhatsApp group. I'm going to post that link now. Please pay attention to the chats. Pay attention to the chat that you'll be able to see the link. All right, so I'm going to post the link for you right now. So I want you to click that link and join the group. So in that group, I'm going to give you a link to make payments in the next 1 hour. So the first 100 payments gets this. After that, we'll close the door. You got to pay 500,000 naira. This is only for Nigerian. I'm only going to send Nigerian payment details. All right. So from my space, Austin, yes, I just gave you 50,000 naira for 50,000 discounts, 450,000 naira discounts. All right. So I just posted a link in the chat right now. Click that link. It will take you to WhatsApp. Is there a way to even pin this? Click that link. It will take you to WhatsApp. Okay. Yeah. So I think I just pinned it. Okay. So click that link. It will take you to WhatsApp. You join that WhatsApp group. I'm going to drop the account details for your payments. We're going to count to 100 people. After that, we are going to take it to 500,000. All right. So if you're interested in all of the things that I've shared, like I said at the beginning, this is not for broke people. It's not for poor people. This is for people who may not have the money, but are going to say, no, anything I can do, I'm going to raise this money to get these things done. All right. So you have only tonight to do this 50K. If you can't do that, sorry about it. If you're going to chat me later, you'll be able to do for 500,000. All right. This is a new month. In the spirit of the new month, after these 100 people, I'm going to give 50% discounts for 200 people extra. So please hear me well. For 1 week period, between the 1st and the 7th of August, you'll be able to pay 250,000 to access this. So you have 1 week to go and raise 250,000 if you can't raise 50,000 tonight. What are you getting? A total boot camp. I think boot camp is going to last for 5 days. So 5 days of incubation where I'm going to show you those 3 mindsets you need to practice every day to attract money to you easily. Number 2, you're going to learn 3 businesses you can begin to do immediately. I do those businesses and I want you to do them as well. So you're going to have my step-by-step direction to be able to do that. And then, of course, you have the 3 money printing strategy that I use back end. What I've never shown to anybody before. You're going to be able to see that. And then a special guide on how to set up your entire business in the US, everything, phone number, address, mailing box, EIN, your bank accounts, your debit card, everything. All right. This is different from LAP. Please, this is not LAP. LAP is different on its own. All right. You're going to have access to all of these things put together during the boot camp. So that's what I want you all to take advantage of. So if you are interested in doing this, please just hit the button already. I'm going to post the bank transfer, which is the bank details for you to use, and access bank details. Ada, please post the account details on the group. All right, so those who are joining the group can be able to receive it and all of that. So this is open to only 100, first 100, and you have to pay right now. So if you can't pay right now, you have 7 days to pay 250K. So after that 7 days, it goes to 500K, and that is that. I don't have to convince you. Reality will convince you eventually. Yes, this is different from LAP. LAP is $100 right now, so you can pay that $100 from any part. Some say those who are not in Nigeria, this is not for you yet. If you're not in Nigeria, if you want to join this and you are not in Nigeria, it's $1,000 US. So you can chat me privately, and then I can send you how to make payments, $1,000. That's what I'm going to charge for this. Everything, let me just say this, everything I just showed you, ladies and gentlemen, is what I'm selling for $5,000. There is no discount. 5K, pass. If you can't pay, go. If you can't pay, go, because the fewer you are, the easier it will be for me to be able to get results for you. The fewer you are, the easier it will be for me to be able to get results for you. All right. So that is the essence of this. So ladies and gentlemen, this is everything once again. The 3 money mindsets and the 3 kinds of businesses you can start today. The 3 money printing strategies that I use, guide to set up your business, and of course, step by step on how to jackpot and everything. And I have some interesting bonuses that I'm going to throw in for you. For all of you attending the bootcamp, you're going to belong to a particular group on Telegram where you can do follow-up. You can ask questions. I can be able to solve any challenge that you have for you on that particular group. Another thing that I'm going to give to you before the time is the 3 untold secrets of wealth. That's the secret of wealth of the Illuminati, the Freemason, all these secret societies. The 3 things that they do. Those of you who have watched that video before, good. If you have not watched it before, you're going to get access to it as well. I'm going to give you some other bonuses that I've not put together on this slide as well. But because as you pay, you get access to the group, you're going to benefit a lot more from that. Okay, so that is all that you will be getting on this. So thank you very much everyone for watching. I expect to talk to you later on the group, and thank you for listening to me. If you are in LAP, our family meeting is by 9 p.m. GMT +1. Please don't miss that. We'll meet on the group. All right, thank you very much everybody. I'll see you on the
A powerful business coach, millionaire mentor, a multi-talented serial entrepreneur, Africa's most sought-after sales guru, the boss of sales superstars, internationally acclaimed best-selling author, a public speaker par excellence, life and finance strategist.
My name is Sam Harvard.